Okay, I hope you are okay. We will continue presenting chapter 2 now about the craft of speech writing from Simon Lancaster and preparing the process for you to write, remember, a public speech using different devices. So let's start, and this is the objective, to discuss and understand the craft of speech writing, and that's the one we're going to use today, okay? So here we have the starting principles. Number 1, do not start writing too soon. This is not recommendable, okay? So a speech writer should not start writing a speech without knowing what shape will the final version will take, okay? Number 2, the speaker is always right. So this is the trustful, that you have to trust yourself, that you are doing the correct thing. The speech writing process should be based on the 99% around what the speaker wants and just 1% around what everyone else wants. So remember, you are always right in front of an audience. And step number 3, take charge of the speech writing process. This doesn't mean that we have to work in isolation. Far from it, we should welcome feedback, but at the same time, we must know when to close the doors, because too many advices or too many ideas maybe can confuse you and you can mix up a lot of ideas. So you have to concentrate, and you can receive that few feedbacks, the best one. You have to put it into practice. And step 4, separate the creative and rational parts of the process. What does it mean? Do not mix creativity and logic. By doing one will only reduce our effectiveness. So you don't have to confuse this creativity and logic, reasoning. So in order to use creative ideas, you don't have to use the logic, okay? And this is step 5. Keep your role and influence private. Because if you public or you tell too many people, maybe they will take or will steal your idea. Many speakers are embarrassed of using speech writers since it could lead them to being lampooned. So you try to keep it for you, or your best ideas for you. And speech writing process. What's the process for speech writing? Step 1, researching the speaker use, issue, and audience. So you have to research about the topic you will present, and also you have to investigate about the audience, the people who will be in front of you. Every speech must be an original composition based on an analysis of the unique congregation of speakers, issues, and audience. And the starting point must be research each of them. So investigate before going to the podium. Step 2, set a clear aim for the speech. You must have a route. You must have a map, okay? A roadmap. Keep in mind that our aim must be realistic, credibility. Don't forget, we must take into account the following aspects. Who our speech is aiming to influence. What type of audience? What is what's the change in behavior, emotion, or thinking we are seeking in our audience? Step 3, discover a big idea for the speech. So you have to think in huge ideas, okay? There are a lot of techniques that can help you find your big idea. For example, you can brainstorm ideas, you can use word association, you can make a list of ideas also, and you can organize them from the most important to the least important. So this is step 3. Step 4, organize the arguments. You can do the organization of your arguments by writing your ideas on post-its or notes, like the one that I'm using here, okay? So you can use this one. You also can cut in or paste in blocks on a computer in order to organize them. And also talking about your idea to someone else and receiving feedback. Step 5, write the first draft. Find a quiet place where you can concentrate, because you need a lot of concentration. Keep writing. Do not stack yourself arranging your arguments. Also, keep your speaker, audience, and aim at the front of your mind all the time. So don't lose. That's the direction of your speech, okay? Never drift so far away from your central idea. You keep all the time, you keep in mind your central idea of your speech. And okay, this is all for today, and let's just summarizing what we have been discussing today. We were talking about, remember, the craft of speech writing, and the starting principle we use is don't start writing too soon, stay close to the speaker, take charge of the speech, keep the research, and create a process separated. And in the process, we discuss about research the speaker, the issue, and the audience. Establish a clear aim of your speech, discover a big idea, organize the argument using different strategies, and produce the first draft. Thank you for your attention.